Let us talk about a number that should make sense in today's economy: $1.50. Since 1985, that is exactly what you are paying for a hot dog and a soda at Costco. It is arguably the most famous loss leader in the history of global retail. But as we stand here in 2026, something has shifted deep inside the DNA of this warehouse giant. The Costco shock used to be about how much mayonnaise or laundry detergent you could fit in your trunk for $10. Today, the shock is that you can walk in for a rotisserie chicken and walk out with a $4,500 gold bar, a 6-month prescription for Oz, and picking a mountain of silver coins. All while the rest of the retail world is crumbling under the weight of inflation and shrinkflation. If you think you know Costco, you are likely looking at the 2019 version of the company. The 2026 Costco is a different beast entirely. It has transformed from a simple bulk buy grocery store into what I call a life outsourcing fortress. They are no longer just selling products. They are selling a hedge against the modern economy. In this video, bringing you the best of Costco this season. We are going deep. We are not just looking at the best deals on the shelves. We are going inside the strategic maneuvers that have made Costco the most powerful middle-class gatekeeper in the world. We are talking about the financialization of the shopping cart, the disruption of the American healthcare system, and the shadow catalog that most members do not even know exists. This is the new Costco, and the deals I am about to show you truly shocked me. Let's start with the most glittering shock of all, which is the financialization of the warehouse. If you visited a Costco 5 years ago, the most expensive thing in the building was probably a leather sectional or an 85-inch television. Today, the star of the show is 24-karat gold. In the last 12 months, gold prices have hit record highs, crossing the $4,000 per ounce threshold in early 2026, while traditional banks and specialized bullion dealers are charging massive premium, sometimes 5 to 10% over the spot price. Costco is doing the unthinkable. They are selling gold and silver with a premium so low it is practically a rounding error. Here is the data that should blow your mind. According to recent 2026 first quarter analyst reports, Costco is now moving an estimated $250 million in gold and silver every single month. That is not a retail business. That is a central bank for the suburbs. But why would a company that prides itself on low prices and high volume get into the volatile world of precious metals? The answer lies in a specific demographic called HENRYS. That stands for high earners, not rich yet. These are people making $150,000 to $250,000 a year who are terrified of their cash losing value. Costco has solved the biggest problem in precious metal investing, which is trust. When you buy gold from a random website, you worry about purity and shipping security. When you buy it from Costco, you know it is Kirkland-level reliability. But here is the shocking part for the math nerds, and this is where the deal gets insane. If you are an executive member, you get 2% back on your purchases. If you use the Costco Anywhere Visa by City, you get another 2% back. On a $4,500 gold bar, that is $180 in total cash back. In many cases, the rewards you earn from buying the gold actually make the final price lower than a market spot price. You are literally being paid to bank at Costco. I have spoken to floor managers who tell me they do not even put these in the display cases anymore because they sell out in under 20 minutes via the app. It has created a scarcity high that keeps members refreshing their Costco app every morning. It is the item that gets you into the ecosystem. Once you are in the app checking the price of gold, you are only one click away from buying a 48-pack of toilet paper and a new set of tires. They are not just selling you products. They are selling you a share of their massive purchasing power. If the gold bars did not shock you, this next part will, because it is about something far more personal, which it is your health. For decades, the North American healthcare system has been a black box. You do not know the price until you get the bill, and you do not know the outcome until it is too late. Costco looked at that black box and decided to treat it like a jar of pickles. They demanded transparency, high volume. and low margins. In 2026, the biggest deal in the warehouse isn't even on a shelf. It is the Costco Health Solutions portal. Through their expanded partnership with Sesame, Costco has effectively become the primary care physician for the American middle class. Let us talk about the massive trend of GLP-1 medications like Ozempic we go by. In 2024 and 25, these drugs were like the Wild West. People were paying $1,200 a month out of pocket or dealing with questionable med spas. Starting late last year and accelerating into 2026, Costco members can access a weight loss management program for about $179 for 3 months. That includes a video consultation with a specialist lab, working a direct line to the Costco pharmacy to get these medications at a negotiated warehouse price. But it is not just about the weight loss drugs. It is the Navitas partnership. Costco has pioneered a transparent pharmacy benefit manager model. Traditionally, these middlemen take a massive cut that inflates drug prices. Costco's model says they will charge the member exactly what the drug costs, a small flat fee. I looked at the price list for common prescriptions like Lescan for blood pressure or Arivastation for cholesterol. In many cases, the Costco member priced without insurance is lower than the copay at a traditional pharmacy with insurance. This is a total shift on business strategy. Costco knows that if they can be the ones to save you for $100 a month on your life-saving medication, you will never cancel your membership. You can buy your groceries anywhere, but you will stay with Costco because they have become your healthcare lifeline. They are using the most in-demand medical breakthroughs of our generation to drive foot traffic. It is brilliant, it is disruptive, and for the traditional healthcare industry, it is terrifying. I have seen reports of people driving to hours to the nearest Costco because their local pharmacy was out of stock or was charging triple the price for the same generic medication. This is the healthcare democratization that we have been promised for years, but instead of a government bill, it is being delivered by a company that also sells 5-pound bags of frozen blueberries. Costco is becoming the primary care physician for the American middle class, not because they want to practice medicine, but because they have mastered the art of cutting out the middleman. Now we have walked the concrete floors and we have seen the pharmacy line. But now I need you to look at your phone, because the most shocking deals on 26 are not actually inside the warehouse walls. They exist in a digital parallel universe called Costco Next. Think of Costco Next as the retail version of a VIP backroom deal. For years, Costco has faced a dilemma of how to offer high-end luxury or niche products without cluttering their limited warehouse space. Remember, a typical Costco only carries about 4,000 unique items, while a Walmart carries over 100,000. The solution was Costco Next. This is a curated platform where Costco partners with premium brands to give you warehouse pricing on items that would never fit on a pallet. In 2026, this program has exploded. We are not just talking about blenders anymore. We are talking about whole home ecosystems. Most members miss this because Costco fondly advertises it. Here is the process to unlocking this secret door. You open the Costco app or website while logged in with your active membership. You search for Costco Next in the menu. You select a brand like Priority Bicycles or Anchoring. You enter your name and membership number. Costco then redirects you directly to that brand's private website. You are no longer on Costco.com. You are on the manufacturer's site, but with a Costco-only price list that is invisible to the general public. Let me give you some real-world examples that made my jaw drop this year. Take Priority Bicycles. These are high-end belt-drive bikes that never rust and do not need grease. On their main site, a commuter bike might go for $1,200. Through Costco Next, I have seen them for $799. That is a 33% discount on a premium product that never goes on sale elsewhere. Then there is high-end skincare. We are talking about brands like SKI often. These brands have strict minimum advertised price policies. They cannot lower their price at Sephora without devaluing their brand. But through the private gate of Costco Next, they can move massive volume to Costco's income members without a public ever seeing the discount. Another huge one is Greenworks on Deco Flow. In 2026, as people look toward energy independence, Costco Next has become the go-to for solar generators on commercial grade lawn equipment. You are getting direct from factory shipping, full warranties, and prices that make other retailers look like convenience stores. Brands agree to this because they get access to you. The average Costco member has a 5 household. Incoming brands are willing to slash their margins to zero just to get their product into your home. This is the ultimate insider move. You are leveraging the collective bargaining power of 80 million people to force premium brands into submission. Now let us go deeper into the Kirkland alchemy. By 2026, the Kirkland signature brand has surpassed almost every major consumer brand in trust. In many categories, people no longer ask if the name brand is better. They ask why the Kirkland version isn't out yet. But the shock in 2026 isn't just the price. It is the supply chain aggression. Costco has realized that in an unstable world of global tariffs and shipping delays, buying products isn't enough. You have to own the means of production. Have you noticed the quality of Kirkland products actually improving while others are practicing shrink flat iron? That is not an accident. Costco uses what is known as the 14% rule. By internal policies, Costco refuses to mark up any item more than 14% or 15% for Kirkland. If a major brand tries to raise their prices to cover their marketing budget, Costco's buyers simply tell them they will make it themselves and make it better. Look at the 2026 Kirkland shrimp platter case. For years, shrimp was a volatile commodity. In response, Costco didn't just find a new supplier. They integrated further into the supply chain in Southeast Asia and South America to ensure that their $10.99 price point remained 9-cent price point remained 9 cent. But look at the Kirkland signature appliances. In 2026, Costco has extended its white label strategy into high-end electronics and home goods. They find the factory that makes the $2,000 juicers or the $800 vacuum cleaners. They strip away the marketing, the celebrity endorsements, and the fancy packaging, and they tell the factory they will buy 1 million units if they put the Kirkland logo on it and drop the price by 40%. The biggest 2026 shift is nearshoring. To avoid the tariff wars of the mid-2020s, Costco has moved a massive portion of Kirkland manufacturing to Mexico and the United States. When you buy a Kirkland sweater or a pack of Kirkland cashews today, you are often buying a product that traveled 80% less distance than it did 3 years ago. This supply chain alchemy allows them to keep prices flat while every other grocery store is changing price tags every week. This is why the deals shock me. It is not just a sale. It is the result of a multi-billion-dollar chess game where Costco is always 3 moves ahead of the inflation curve. The red and white Kirkland logo is the only currency that hasn't lost its value. It is a promise that the person selling it to you is on your side of the negotiation table. We have covered a lot in this video. We have talked about gold bars as the new savings accounts, Ozempic as the new grocery staple, and the secret portals of Costco Next. But if we stop there, we have missed the real story. Why does Costco feel so different in 2026? Why does walking into this giant windowless box feel strangely comforting? We live in an era of the great exhaustion. We are exhausted by hidden fees. We are exhausted by shrink flat iron where the cereal box stays the same size, but the bag inside gets smaller. We are exhausted by algorithms that try to trick us into spending more than we have. There it is, Costco. When you pay your membership fee, you are not just paying for the right to buy 30 rolls of toilet paper. You are paying a trust tax. You are essentially saying to Costco that you are handing them your life's logistics. You are outsourcing the stress of price comparison, the anxiety of quality control, and the fear of being ripped off. The shocking deals we found today, the gold that is cheaper than the market price, the medicine that is cheaper than the insurance copay, these are not just deals. They are anchors. They are the way Costco tells its members that while the rest of the world is trying to squeeze you, they are trying to protect you. I realized something while researching for this video. The most valuable thing I saw today was not the $4,500 gold bar. It was the look of relief on a father's face because he could afford his daughter's prescription and her favorite snacks in one trip without checking his bank balance twice. In 2026, Costco has become more than a store. It is a social contract. It is the last place on earth where the big business actually benefits from you spending less per unit. It is a survival fortress for the middle class. So the next time you flash your card at the entrance, do not just think about what you are going to buy. Think about what you are leaving behind. You are leaving behind the noise, the trickery, and the chaos of a retail world that has lost its way. You are in the club now. And in here, the hot dog is still $1.50. The gold is wheeling. Someone is finally looking out for your bottom line. My question for you today is this. What is the one deal that made you stay a member? Was it a life-saving medication, a Kirkland product that never let you down? Or is it just the peace of mind that comes with that 14% cap? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one and I want to know how the new Costco is changing your life. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want more deep dives into the hidden economies of the brands you love. For now, I will see you in the warehouse.